Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Urban Libertarian here, back again. And sorry I haven't made videos for a while. Been up to things here. Lots to talk about. I was going to make a video on something else yesterday. I'll get to it maybe later. I figured that this whole Supreme Court pick just really dominated the news. And, you know, it just really, you could really see the manipulation and the propaganda where no matter what who Trump was going to pick, the media and the fake opposition and duped public was just going to protest it. And this article just kind of highlights that. So I wanted to go over that, and let's get started. So this is from the Free Beacon. It's just so funny. A crowd of protesters waited at Supreme Court building on Monday night, resistance markers in hand, ready to scrawl on their protesters the name of Donald Trump's nominee who would bring about the end times. They had all these Mad Lib signs, Nebraska Senator Sass said earlier. He was right to be amused. It's difficult to take someone's outrage seriously when a judge with 12 years on the circuit court is tried and convicted of destroying women's rights and health care in the time it takes to write Brett Kavanaugh and magic marker. Look at this. They didn't even write it. And then there's pictures of them with the signs. Totally fake. It just, oh, stop birthrights, birthrights. And can I just get this straight here before I even move on? This makes no sense to me. If this guy is a strict constitutionalist and you're against him, then you hate America and you don't even like what this country stands for. Like, it's not up for debate. It's just not. The Bill of Rights and the Constitution isn't up for debate. You know, I was watching something on the internet. I think it was from Slightly Offensive. Shout out to Slightly Offensive. And he was interviewing a girl at the pro-Trump march, pro-gun rally march here in downtown L.A., and she said, look, it's the Second Amendment isn't up for debate. She's like, there's nothing to debate about. And it's so true. You know, people always want to have a conversation and a debate. And it's like, no, there just isn't. So the fact that, look, Trump, forget about the abortion rights. Okay, so let's just say fine. Let's just say you lose your right to kill an unborn child, okay? Which is so odd that they fight for immigrants. I even talked about that, immigrant children. So hypocritical on the Democratic side. But let's just say you give that up, okay? What would a pro-constitutionalist, which is the way our government's supposed to be run, which is extreme now, how would that hurt you? It won't. It would guarantee your free speech. It would guarantee your right to defend all people to defend themselves, okay? Somebody who is for the Constitution of the United States is good for women, okay? It's good for gays. It's good for straights. It's good for blacks. It's good for whites. Everybody deserves due process under the law. Everybody deserves their Fourth Amendment rights. Everybody deserves to have their Fifth Amendment. Everybody deserves to have all of these basic human rights, or not even human rights, but God-given or natural rights. And that's what the Constitution's about. And that's what this judge that they're freaking out for is very for. He's even stated it. So it's just un-American. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's fake as shit. This was from the Women's March. They released, look at this, in response to Donald Trump's nomination of fill in the fucking blank. You know, how can you have something that's, oh, it's dangerous. Look at this. This is the most ridiculous. Trump's announcement today is a death sentence for thousands of women in the United States. Judge Brett Kavanaugh's nomination threatens to move our nation's highest court dangerously to the right. You mean dangerously to how our country is supposed to be? That's just code word, right? And further erode protections for almost every marginalized group in America. Look at this. Trump is following through on his most threatening campaign promises. The Muslim ban. It's not a Muslim ban. Venezuelan people aren't Muslim. North Koreans aren't Muslim. It's not a fucking Muslim ban. Wrong. The crackdown on immigration. Wanting to have proper immigration is extreme and to the right? No, that's ridiculous. Most people agree with that. That's stupid. And now overturning Roe versus Wade. Who is overturning Roe versus Wade? This is fake news, and that's all the media will talk about. It's so strange. You turn on the media, it's, oh, what does this mean for Roe versus Wade? Why don't they say, what does this mean for gun rights? What does this mean for the rights of all people? What does this mean for First Amendment rights to have a constitutionalist, you know, a judge who believes in the Constitution? They never talk about what it means on the good side for everybody. Fucking ridiculous. You could tell it's just bullshit. And, you know, Trump got him. Trump got him. He got him to actually push this out and just you know, they thought it was going to be somebody else, and he really got them to think it was going to be somebody who's going to take away your rights. This dude worked under Elena Kagan. Wait, I highlighted it somewhere. Yeah, so he was hired to teach at Harvard Law by Supreme Court Justice Elena Kagan. Elena Kagan was nominated under Barack Obama, okay? So she's obviously leaning towards a liberal, non-American side, and she was hired by this dude. Do you think she would hire some fucking women's rights taking person? Give me a break. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. And then I'll end with this with Nightline. They highlight here, tonight on Nightline, Terry Morgan reports on the controversial Supreme Court justice pick and the possible implications for the country. Okay, well, this was before Trump even picked somebody. So think about what's happening. Basically, what the media and everybody's doing is shifting the Overton window, right? So what that means is it's already controversial because Trump. It's just ridiculous. It's already controversial. But if it was an Obama pick, it wouldn't be controversial. Even though the country is basically split 50-50, the media wouldn't call it some kind of controversial pick. They would call it some fucking rainbow, you know, unicorns and rainbows pick if it was under Obama. You know, even though half the country would be like, shit, man, like our real rights are going to be taken away here. Like our rights to defend ourselves, our rights to free speech, our rights to not have the government spy on us. Right? Because that's what the conservative constitutionalist angle is going to be. You know, so they had to correct it. You know, they had to, or reports on the controversy surrounding the Supreme Court pick, rather than saying the controversial Supreme Court pick, who they didn't even know who the fuck was. There's controversy because you say so, because it's Trump, because you're losing. Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.